My boys with a Z.
That's not how you spell boys. Anyway, ready?
Yeah.
It's a S, but he said it really confidently.
Word. It is an S.
Yeah.
Well, my boys is a Z.
Boys, you it's
Boys Z. Spell it.
your your pronunciation because you from Jersey gives
Mm,
a Z, but it's definitely a S.
no. They told
Ready?
me to sound everything out in Jersey school. That's
That's
why I
because
keep
y'all
working
got Jersey and you put Z's in Jersey, so you get
all day
confused.
long. Jers,
There's
J E R
no
Z.
Z's.
Hey,
It's
There's
J E
no
R
Z's in
Z.
Jersey.
Jersey. Early.
No Z's in Jersey, and there's no Z in boys. Okay. Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
You.
I'm teaching Wax how to spell because I asked him, he was saying something and he said, boys, Boyz.
Yeah, but listen, that's from coming from Linden High School. They taught me to pronounce the words. Like that's how you gotta do. You gotta pronounce it and then sound it out, and that's gonna be the word.
And we
And that's why
figured out what it
I've been
was. That's
said
not true. It's because it's
I've been
Jersey.
spelling cat wrong
Spell
for years.
Jersey. Spell Jersey.
Jerz. Jersey. Cat
Okay,
is
okay, okay.
KAT.
Bully and the Beast podcast. I'm L'Oreal.
It's your boy Wax. You already know.
Twerking
What up?
somewhere, twerking.
You twerking somewhere.
There you go.
yo, twerk in the building. What up, y'all?
Okay. So,
They be fucking kids up for a long time with that because I thought cat was KAT. I thought, you know what I mean? Don't say cat. It shouldn't be cat. It should be like sat. It says sat. It's not cat. Cat
but
is KAT.
Cat Williams is actually KATT.
See, you see what I'm saying? That's cat too. So you confusing kids. And I was a kid. I was mad confused. That's why I was like, fuck reading. I ain't even want to learn how to read no more because everybody kept
That is
confusing.
not why you said fuck reading. You just couldn't. You're such a liar.
That's one of the
Anyway,
reasons, though. It is one.
Thanksgiving, that just passed.
Yes.
Are you still eating leftovers? That's a conversation that just
No.
goes so long.
If you still eating leftovers, somebody's lazy, and I just say lazy and dirty. Because why
I
you
feel
still
like
eat that
Twerk is
leftover?
eating leftovers though.
Man, my
You
mom
can't be
definitely
lazy.
got leftovers in the fridge still. My dad's not
Nah,
doing
you should
nothing.
have 2 days. 2 days should be it,
It's been almost a
and
week.
that's stretching it.
I think a week. A week is tops. It hasn't been a week.
No, you
It's
sick
a
already.
week.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
You're bugging, fam.
That's
Tur-
a long time.
I feel like it's as long as it's cold and you microwave it, you be straight.
That's how my mother feel, but I don't. That's like some old school way of thinking.
World
But
War
what
II.
y'all was eating? Popsicles? Yeah. You eat what the
My
fuck
mother say it
popsicles?
too. She be like, as long as it's cold, and I'm like, I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
Nope.
But let's
Mm-mm.
be real, these restaurants that we eat at, you know they don't be cooking no. When you go to get curry goat, you think they make that right there when you ordered it?
Nah, of course not. I mean, that's why I try not to eat out as much as possible.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm saying?
how long you think they had like the oxtails and all that cooked, the mac
Meat
and
and all
cheese?
that shit. They get it in bulk because you get it cheaper, so it's better for their pocket. And I know the game, and I ain't.
Mhm.
That's why I tell
So
people, man, you ever been in the back of a restaurant, you would never eat there. You won't do that.
okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm never eating anywhere. So on my morning show, it's y'all know that trend that's going on, and it's we listen and we don't judge, right?
Peace. Yeah, I heard that.
So people start admitting shit that they would never talk about. Why
Yeah.
did a little kid call in? And he sounded like he was like 8 or 9, probably older than that. But he sounded really, really young. He had to
Uh-huh.
be older than that, I guess, but just young. So he
Yeah.
goes, hey, is this 93.9? So in DC, we're on KYS. So I'm like, yeah, it is. I was like, are you calling to like play the game? Because I'm like, there's no way. Like, it didn't make sense to me. He was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm calling because we listen and we don't judge. And I'm like, wait, okay. So he
Hey,
goes,
early.
he says, sometimes I put my penis in the mayonnaise and
Wow.
hangs up.
Where at though?
I don't know. This is the problem. You said where at, but I'm pretty sure that little nigga don't do nothing but put that shit back wherever he found it. He
Yeah,
not
yeah,
throwing it
yeah.
away. So imagine his family has to eat this fucking
Come
mayonnaise.
on,
Blech.
man. Yeah, man. Hope it's listen. It's better than putting his hand in there because your meat should be cleaner than your hand.
But we
Your,
don't know what he, because that's why I said maybe he's older. At what age do boys start to release?
Hey man.
shit. Nah, 10, 11,
That so
12.
okay, say he's like 10. What if he's releasing into the mayonnaise?
That's bad news. But you know what's crazy? I used to work at a restaurant. My mom used to always have me do all these odd jobs for like 2 weeks. And I hated the restaurant. But they had me do the dishes, try to play me out. You know what I mean? So I used to put my meat on all the silverware. You know what I'm saying? For no reason, I made sure that shit was real clean, and I used to do it. That's why I don't never eat like eating out. And I've been eating plastic silverware everywhere I go because I always thought that karma was gonna come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know. I'm sorry,
But
everybody.
that don't
Anybody
mean
who ever
nothing.
eat
The
my meat.
niggas in the factory could rub their balls on your plastic forks.
Kick somebody ass.
You never gonna know. Before they put it in that little wrapper, they took their
Come
balls and
on,
said like
fam.
this on your
I want to
fucking
think
butter
about it.
knife,
Well, I'm sorry
nigga.
for anybody who ever had one of Wax's meat forks. You know what I'm saying? Or meat
That's
spoons.
bleh.
My
That's
meat is clean though.
disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like everybody got crazy meats and all this other type of
Nigga, you
shit.
work out in jeans.
I get it, regardless of what it is. It's just like I don't have that. Like everybody be having them certain smells and certain things to them. It's like even certain
No,
girls be like, damn, somebody wilding they doing that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's not as bad. It could have been somebody else, and I'm just saying sorry.
that's fucking disgusting.
I know. I'm
And you
sorry.
deserve to get shot.
No, somebody caught me doing that shit right there, and they know there people's out there that I was put like, yeah, of course.
You
But I
do.
didn't want to work there at all. It was like I was trying to get fired. Like, what the worst thing I could do? And I was like, fuck, if I put my meat on the silver, I get fired. And I could tell my mom I got fired. I ain't leave the job.
But nobody caught you.
Nah, ain't nobody catch me, man.
So
It was
you
fucking
just
right.
ruin people's lives for no reason. Great.
My,
Let's
that's what I'm
ruin
saying.
some
My meat
more.
was always clean, so it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's ruin some more lives. Ready?
Hey.
We're gonna
Wait,
give some.
hold on. Wax, did you really buy a goat? You really have a
Yeah, I
goat?
gotta go. Yeah, for my shorty birthday. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I seen that. She posted you brought in a goat. This
Yeah. See, it's her fault because she told me, listen, I don't want you to go ask nobody, my family members, your family about like I want you to be yourself. Like, what do you want to give me for my birthday? And I was like, you want me to be myself? All right,
where
buy
did
you a goat.
where'd you get a goat though?
I would have been so mad when I tell you
What you mean?
I would, and I'm a Capricorn. I would have been so mad because that is a
For
goat.
what? She
We
loved
goat.
the goat. Everybody loved the goat. The goat is fire. You know what I'm saying?
So what's
You
the
do
goat
a
doing
lot of
now?
things with goats. The goat at the spot. You know what I'm saying? Eating a lot of grass and stuff like that. Clearing sections up. We about to grab more goats. You know what I mean? Sell off goats and stuff like that. We in that type of life though, so it's peace. Like you have all the bags and all that other type of stuff, man. Man, buy you some goats and farmland and an acre of
No
land and stuff
thanks.
like that. That's what you want. That listen, if a man do that to my sister,
No
if a man
thanks.
buy my sister a goat, a cow, or like an acre of land, I'm gonna call him brother. But you buy my sister a bag and stuff like that, that's
I
just like
mean, land is one thing, but like a goat, no thanks.
it's a reason why. You know
You
what I
gonna
mean?
cook it?
No,
Right,
no,
because I go
we
to
sell
Golden
we
Crust
selling
for my
goats. We
goat.
selling goats and all that type of shit. Cows. I'm about to get an Angus cow. I'm about to get a miniature cow. We sell
Like Rick
those off too.
Ross?
Huh?
Like Rick Ross has?
Yeah, I'm about to get me an Angus cow, but you sell the sperm off. Like these is games that we behind in. See, you laughing, but think about how much sperm you get from an Angus cow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in those type of games now. I'm in a different field, different level right now. So I'm
Who's
not
back
even
bulls? Get your cows ready.
the cow's ready. Come get your miniature cow, the little ones. You know what I'm saying? Come get your goat. If you want a goat, come holler at me. Wax out everything.
Oh Lord. Okay,
All
well,
right,
that's my question.
Yeah.
now
Yes.
let's get into word on the street.
Who we got?
Kai Cenat, big shout out to him.
Yep.
So he was streaming and broke streaming records on Twitch with his Mafiathon 2 streamathon thing or whatever you call it. I'm
Yeah,
old.
I seen him going through. Yeah, Kevin Hart and what
He
big boy
had
name?
everybody on that thing.
Right.
SZA, Lizzo, Chris Brown. Chris Brown was on
Peace.
there, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Chris
tripping.
Brown was on it.
Chris
Snoop
Brown,
Dogg.
Kodak, Snoop,
Mm, I seen them
DDG's
clips on.
baby.
Hip Hop Harry.
He was.
Yeah, Hip Hop Harry was on it. Hilarious.
Bill Nye. Was that this?
Yep.
Was that
Bill
now?
Nye was on there. He did it every 24/7. He was live.
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
like inspiring so many other people to do it. I've seen that Kodak now said he's gonna stream for 30 days.
That's a fact.
Man, I don't think everybody should do that. How old is that young man?
He's 22.
Carson out is like 20, how old?
22, I think. Maybe 24. Oldest.
I thought he was 24.
Maybe 24.
Yeah, them young boys can do it. It don't seem like he on all type of narcotics and stuff like that. That's why you're able to do that. You know what I mean? And he gonna feel it. So
He
you
even had
know,
Kyrie Irving on there. Kyrie Irving doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And
uh,
he doesn't do anything to the point where he's like getting sued because he decided to stop working with a company. He was just like, I'm not doing this. I don't
yeah,
know if that's what really happened, but it gives, and they're like suing him, like, bro, you didn't do anything you said. But he went to the streaming thing, child.
yeah.
What's it called? The Mafiathon.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Don't allow. Did we find out how old he was?
Oh, that's exactly what I thought you were doing. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, everybody can't do that, man. Once you start getting
Oh,
older,
he's 22.
Yep.
yeah. See,
He's
come on, y'all
22.
dudes who's older and stuff like that. You staying up for 30 days straight, you might not make it.
Hold on.
No,
I don't think he stays up for
he
30.
wasn't staying up. It just had cameras rolling live on Twitch 24/7. So
Yeah, for 30 days.
and
Oh, okay.
he
Okay.
had
So
like
he doesn't leave the house.
Staying up for 30 days. I'm like, shit, bro, what type of fucking Red Bulls and coffee this motherfucker
it was
drinking?
pretty dope though because when he was sleeping like at night, he had like things. So on Twitch you could pay for subscriptions, and basically when you subscribe, something would happen depending on how many subscriptions you bought. So let's say you bought 5 subscriptions, an air horn would go off. Or like you bought 20 subscriptions, you'd have a drummer play a song as loud as possible, and this is all in the bedroom when they're trying to sleep.
Uh,
So that's how he was making hella money.
yeah, he was killing.
He
So
turned down a deal. I believe they offered him like $20 million to do it from another platform.
Uh-huh.
And he turned it down. But I know that he made like, I remember Forbes just said he was like at 8 million last year. So
well,
obviously, what was it? 12?
he got 700,000 subscribers just now, and it's
Yeah.
$5.
Over 700,000, right?
Yeah, exactly, and it's $5 per subscription. So he's making 5 times over 700,000 a month just from
Wow.
subscription. That's not even sponsorship, all this other good stuff.
Yeah, so but this is stuff that he would have brought to other people's platform, and everybody knows that because he comes with his own like following. It's like a cult following. So if he
Yeah.
did go to another streaming platform, I believe he could have done it. But he starts with Twitch. So you kind of want to see how you can build from there.
Yeah,
The only
exactly.
thing is like Twitch is late to supporting like the black creators, especially when it's like, and when I say late is because it's like you have other platforms that's offering him more money. The fact that he's breaking records, you should definitely be showing him a little more love than you're showing
Yeah,
him.
cut that check, baby.
That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Show
And
me the
I do
money.
believe if it was a different case, if he wasn't like sometimes, I feel like these companies get over when they feel like you're younger. And not
Of
saying he's
course.
being taken advantage of, but look at Joe Rogan making what he makes opposed to a Kai Cenat. Like it's just sometimes you look at things like that, and again, I'm not saying they're the same. I know his career is longer, but that cult following that he's bringing in is just look at how he shut down New York City.
Yeah, numbers
Like
is numbers, and everybody number whores. You know what I'm saying? So he bringing them numbers out right now, regardless of how long somebody was there. He's right now bringing the numbers, and everybody gonna run to
period.
it. They gonna run
Kevin
to it.
Hart is being smart too by attaching himself to him because I feel like Kevin Hart, he already is looked at as a little whitewashed when it comes to our community. And I only say that because, like, you know how we are when we say you cross over into movies. People are like, oh, he not as funny no more because he's not doing the black movies or whatever. So I feel like he's refreshing his brand by like joining with Kai Cenat and Drewski. And I do like how they're being genuine in their comedy. It don't feel forced. It's just them being themselves.
Just being yourself, man.
It's
Authentic,
dope.
what people like. I love it.
Yeah, it's dope. And it's making Kevin Hart look young and funny and fun again.
Relevant still.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the older, it's dope to see it. Like, shit, imagine if Eddie Murphy would come out that motherfucker. That shit would have been, what?
Eddie Martin. You know what I'm saying?
Martin. Like, I mean, he's going to get to that level, I feel like, because it's crazy who ended up being the next comedians or the next big people because it's never who you think it's going to be.
Never.
Like, they'll keep forcing
plan.
a certain person down your throat, pause, and then you have somebody that comes like, Because he's funny. I like this kid. Like, I watched some of his YouTube stuff like years ago. I was watching some of his stuff. Somebody put me on to him, like right after the pandemic. And hit the things he would do. And he's just fucking like naturally funny.
Do you know where he's from?
He's from the Bronx, ain't it?
Bronx, word.
Yeah. He's from the Bronx. Yeah. And he's like, is he Trinidadian?
Something. Yeah, his mom is definitely from.
Yeah, I think he's Trini.
The kids love him. The kids love him.
He's building a school in Nigeria. He's given 20% of his earnings. So, yeah, it says here that he ranked in $3.6 million. And that's what I mean. Like, the other company offered him $20 million. So, it's like they do know his worth, and Twitch needs to figure it out as well.
Yes.
Like, this kid is bringing in and breaking records. Pay this kid. Yeah. Like, they know they being... I hate that because they know they would pay, like... You get what I'm saying? If like
a fat off you real quick.
If Kevin Hart was to do this, they would have to pay him. You get what I'm trying to say? Like they doing this to this kid, and I just think it's whack. So, but he's breaking records, like we said.
He get his money.
He's gonna get his money, but he needs to get it now when he's put. You know, like he's owed it. To be honest,
you might not be hot tomorrow. You hot today. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Kendrick and SZA, they're going on a joint tour. The Grand National Tour. This is going to be
it's gonna be dope.
A time, okay? A time is gonna be had. SZA, I got to go to her last tour. Crazy. Kendrick, always amazing performer. Always. And what's dope about this is that Top Dog Entertainment is obviously involved. You know, that's the label he was signed to. And Kendrick talks about on his new album wanting to become more of an executive. So he wants to have artists himself and put out other people's projects himself, is what I'm gathering from his songs and what he's saying. So it's dope to see that, like, through the Drake thing, he tried to pin his label against him because he's seen that Kendrick left the label, but it was only to grow so he can also start a label and still help that label. They helped each other. So shout out to them. That's going to be big. And he's selling, I believe his tickets are going on sale on Cash App, somebody said.
Yeah, so all platforms should be.
No, what I think is dope about that, though, is you meeting your audience where they are. You know what I mean? That gives people the chance to get the tickets. Often you go to these venues and you see it looking like a sea of white. We can't... Not only can we not afford these tickets, but it's like they get dibs and then they're resellers and then it goes higher, you know? So,
and Cash App was low key falling off too, with like Zelle and everything picking back up. Cash App was kind of like the ghetto app, so I guess it's a good promotion for them too to get back.
Yeah, it is. Shit, a lot of times you go to the weed man, he ain't got Cash App. You like kind of ask that, how the fuck you ain't got Cash App? Nigga? What you mean you ain't got Cash App, nigga?
I hate that. Even with parking.
Right.
They be like, you got Zelle? I'm like, I'm not about to input your number into my bank.
Nigga, what the
fuck?
I can cancel this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You better take this fucking $5 again. No, I'm joking.
How do you feel about that album? And do you think Kendrick dissed Lil Wayne when he was?
I think Lil Wayne dissed Kendrick. Like, why? That was like he was crying too much over that Super Bowl shit. Like, bro, that's not GOAT activity.
Yeah, that's what I said. You are a guy, but nobody should be putting our goats inside those positions, though. You see what I'm saying? It's a certain respect in certain places. Like, come
especially
on,
the goat in your yard.
early.
Yo.
His name is Manger. He fire. Yeah.
Manger. No, but I think that Lil Wayne definitely better not say anything back in the verse. And I'm not saying that he can't battle. Like,
Oh,
let me tell you
okay.
something. Lil Wayne
Yeah.
is incredible. Like,
Yes.
I've been in the
Yes.
studio, seen him off the top come up with some of the
Monster.
most fucking mind blowing shit. And I still got my
That need
money
to
on
be
Kendrick.
on a rap song. Exactly. He's unbelievable.
But it's about strategy nowadays. It's about he's like Kendrick. You know that word that all the kids are using, diabolical. He's a scary type of person to beef with. Cause this nigga be the car he's sitting on means something. That's like Drake's father's car, first car that he got arrested in. You're like, how the fuck this nigga got that shit? Oh, am I lying? The way he was sitting in the thing, they're like, that's the
Yeah.
nigga from anime. It means the death pose. And I'm like, I just thought this was a cover.
Yeah. Yeah, he strategic with his
Strategic
shit.
as fuck. Lil
Yeah.
Wayne can't even figure out how to put his dread, connect the end of the dread to the bottom of the dread. I love Lil Wayne though, but it's true.
He's a man. Give him his man. He good money.
So what do
But
you think though?
I just hate that they gotta go against each other, man. Go after all these other clown ass niggas. Y'all niggas to the top already. I get it. People want to see them fight, or nah. I want to see like Kendrick make sure he bring Lil Wayne out. You know what I'm saying? But this is how much power I got, and this is what I'm gonna do. Y'all should be trying to work on a song or something just to be just on the side. Let everybody think this little thing going on, and hopefully he be able to bring him up. Like, ain't no way I do this to my brother. He's a man. He's a
There's
goat.
no way that Kendrick is going to destroy Drake the way that he did. And then Lil Wayne just comes walking out on the stage at Super Bowl. Fuck
What?
no.
Man, this ain't no fight you need to have though. You see
Fuck
what
no.
I'm
I mean,
saying?
I'm with you. If I'm Wayne, I'm coming out to the Super Bowl. But ultimately, when you look at it in hindsight, it's just so crazy because all these old Drake interviews are popping up where he's like, people from the hood relate to me because I've seen things I didn't like when I was growing up. Like it's all like square ass shit. And it's like I promise you, and it's like this is the same nigga. And again, I'm not trying to say I don't know what he's done in his
It
life.
is. But we know
You
who
get what
is
I'm
who
trying to say? I don't
today.
know.
We know who is who at the end of the day.
But
You
it
know what
just,
I
and
mean?
I'm not saying anybody's gangster in the whole situation, but it's just
No,
like
I
to
don't care
think
about
about the
that.
toughness coming from that to this and now. And I'm like, what is happening right now?
Hey, you ain't got to
Go
be
do
a
the
cool
Super
guy to
Bowl,
be
fam.
tough. You don't have to be tough to be cool. I
I
mean, you
bet
still be
you.
cool in your own way.
I bet you Lil Wayne will be the performer next year. I
I
bet you.
don't. No, not after all this. It's gonna be a white person. They sick of our black
If
ass.
if he don't kill him too bad, he will be.
They are sick of our black ass. We complain. We first of all ain't been a white act in about since Bruno Mars, and he's not even white. He's Hawaiian, Mexican, and Puerto Rican, and
Yeah.
Jamaican, and 10 other things.
Yeah.
I said Bruce Springsteen. I think was the last one or some shit like that.
No, it was Maroon 5. No,
I mean, it's like Googleable.
let's find it. But
It
I'm
was
telling you, for
Britney
the past
Spears.
5 years, it's been niggas. Taylor Swift is gonna be next. Mark my words. Kidding
She's
me?
still
You
out
shitting
here?
me? She's next. Do you see they got her on every screen? She is the NFL. And especially if she break up with this nigga and she write a song about
Oh
saying
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
him,
She is with Kate
she gonna
Kelsey.
perform that shit
Yeah.
at the Super Bowl. Huh?
Yeah, that's big.
Think about it. Taylor
Especially
Swift
if
ain't
they
never
win. If they win, it's all day long. But my
what?
Cowboys gonna win.
Yeah, I
Maroon
think
5.
Rule 5, but Big Boy came out.
That's not I said that's the only white people. That was
Yeah,
the last white people. When was that?
that was 2019. 5 years, 6
It's
years.
over. Taylor Swift next year, I promise you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And those videos of Lil Wayne performing,
yeah.
dude.
Louisiana Fest. It was not good. Embarrassing. Damn.
Not just that, he didn't sell out his tour before that, and he had reports he was walking out in the middle of the thing because people didn't want to hear his new artist. Like it's not happening.
Yeah.
Kendrick, look at this, is about to sell out stadiums. He's doing Mercedes Benz. He's doing you get us MetLife. Like he's doing stadiums. And he's doing that by him. Well, not by himself, but with SZA.
Ricky Lyman shit.
Like this ain't Summer Jam. Like he's just, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I look at
Different
that,
level shit.
I feel like this is somebody that deserved the Super Bowl, and I'm not trying to say Wayne's not a GOAT. I'm not trying to say any of that. I think it should have been. I think Cash Money's too hood for Super Bowl. I just think that's NBA All Star, and I'm not trying to be funny.
I see a pattern because so Maroon 5 was the last white people. Before that, it was Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Coldplay, Katy Perry.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. They have Jay-Z now. Jay-Z wasn't a part of that regime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rock Nation is doing the entertainment portion.
Yes.
And that's why, if you look, Taylor Swift has been like this on Beyonce's dick, okay?
Okay.
Taylor Swift is next.
Okay. Yo, you got the inside scoop, kind of.
I'm not. I'm using my brain.
Whiffington.
I'm using my brain. I promise you it's not inside scoop. Is I look at the games and I see Taylor Swift more than I see the players.
I'm surprised she hasn't done it already. Actually.
Exactly. She's big enough too. And that's why I know she's going to do it next year. Like there's no way. No way. She's already there.
Might be up there.
She got her outfits being made this year. She probably couldn't. It's probably, where is it next year? It's in Cali, right?
Listen, where the Steelers win, then Ciara gonna be the person gonna be up.
No. That'd be funny as hell.
You're funny.
I'm telling you, listen, because Wilson out there still with the Steelers. If the Steelers win, she got first dibs.
Santa Clara, California next year, 2026.
Where's she from? She from like the South or something, Oklahoma or some weird shit. No.
Sierra?
No, Sierra is not going to be. How about y'all niggas up? Yo, leave.
Taylor Swift.
I fucking hate y'all.
She's from Pennsylvania.
She's doing that California one. Ain't no fucking way. She's doing next year. That's my bet. Who you say? Let's all say who we think, and then we'll relive this moment.
Okay, so you said Taylor Swift, which is a great.
Now, mind you, think of past lineup. You had Dr. Dre and all them, 50 and all them. You got Kendrick Lamar. You had Rihanna. You had Usher.
Okay, yeah.
Nigga, Chris fucking Brown would be amazing, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, though.
Why not?
What you talking about, Willis?
He's a great entertainer. If that's what they want. They really want the entertainment. Michael Jackson. Get Chris Brown.
He's dead. And he did it already.
Get Chris Brown, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a great entertainment. Everybody be entertained.
Nigga, Sexy Red.
Wow.
The crazy thing, the white people will be going crazier than our ass. I'll tell you that, motherfucker.
They on it.
Yo, I seen the shit where the rabbi was like twerking on the wall to Sexy Red. You ain't see it? Bro.
And now you're supposed to be doing that. It's a ladies, right? A lady? A rabbi, not a man.
He was twerking, yes, a man.
Okay.
Wow,
a man?
No, with no one. He was just on the wall. He put his legs, 2 legs up on the wall. I'm gonna send this to y'all so you could put it in here. He put his 2 legs up on the wall and was like, you know how like back in the day, motherfuckers used to ride the wall and shit like.
Twerk, make sure you put your video to the side of it and see which one of y'all do look better.
Wait, what?
Who twerk better? Twerk
oh my God, no.
Gotta take that video.
It was definitely the other guy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I seen somewhere. I don't remember I know it was Academic, but I don't remember who the rapper was. But apparently, like a picture leaked, maybe it was Drake, a picture leaked of whatever artist or celebrity, whatever you want to say. Their nudes leaked. And he bookmarked it to watch it later or some weird show or to look at it. So like when pictures do drop or like things drop of like, do y'all look, be honest?
Be honest. It all depends on who it is.
So you might.
I mean, I might look at who though.
Like Drake.
There's no way possible. No way possible. I'm not gonna look.
I gotta look up exactly what it was.
I would never, ever, ever look at that. People like, oh, nigga, lose league. If it's 50% women looking at it, 50% men, is a problem out here in this motherfucking world.
But niggas really do be, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be like, look, you guys see, and I'll show somebody's picture that leaked, and I'll be like, look at this nigga, because no, I feel like maybe that is a little weird, because I feel like him and
Out of
Puffy.
control. Why you want to see a man? Like, what you want to see with that? It's a gun to me at the end of the day. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna ever come to a man and be like, he got a gun on his hip. Like, yo, let me see what size your gun is. Let me see your gun. The fuck you asking to see my gun for, nigga? You want me to shoot you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why I want to see about this nigga man?
That's so funny. That was literally me when I was with you in South Carolina. What are you guys doing? Let me see your gun.
The fuck are you doing, nigga?
I really can't. I really have to find it. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
Not the new, but who it was that he, is it right here? Yep, here it is. Did you bookmark Drake's dick? Yes or no? Okay, DJ Academic doesn't deny bookmarking Drake's leaked nudes.
That's crazy.
When asked by a fellow streamer. He didn't deny that he saved Drake's meat. Why would you need to, like, what would
Why would you say, like, what is that all about? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
a lot of people go crazy.
In his defense, he is a blogger, so he probably kept it just to save it so he could pull up the information again.
But he should say that. That's what L'Oreal should be telling us. Well, he said he saved it for
to post it on the site. He didn't even say that.
Yeah, just in case this nigga get out of the line, I got something to get on him, or somebody might pay for it. Whatever. Don't just be like, hey, what's the problem? Fuck,
I saved it, and
yeah, you don't think you're mad at the fucking problem, bro?
You want me to send it to you?
What's wrong with y'all? Stop making it seem like shit ain't wild. Shit be wild. It's okay. It's wild.
Okay. Now let's get into helping some motherfuckers.
Yes,
what
sir.
did Keith Lee say was the top food places? Top 5. I know New York is up there. We'll talk about that next week.
I'm about to start making my dog too. So anybody that wants
the goat?
No,
dog,
I mean the goat too, but the dog, he's ready. My boy, 200 pounds. You know what I mean, a beast. And I meet him. So anybody got some dogs out there who want some sperm?
Where my dog's at?
I ship sperm. I do ship sperm.
It's okay. Can you please?
How do you say you shit sperm? Like, yo.
No, I ship it. I ship it in the mail. So if dog breeders understand, any dog breeders on here, y'all want some Bora sperm to put in your, you know what I mean, your dog, your big boy. Gotcha. Right, bless. Peace.
Anyway, ready, y'all?
What we got?
We're going to give out some of that good advice, that hood advice. That's so funny. We coughed at the same time.
We did?
That must be the weed smoker cough.
Oh, that's
if you want to hit us up and get some advice, what do they have to do, Twerk?
Yes, man. There's 2 ways you can reach out to us. The first way, send us a DM at Billy and the Beast Podcast on Instagram, or you can send us an email. Email address is thebullyandthebeastpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.
Easy.
That's easy.
All right. Hey, Bully and the Beast, I need some advice because my girlfriend is low-key freaking me out. The girlfriend is 27 and the guy is 31. I don't know how to handle this. We've been dating for just over a year, and honestly, she's perfect in so many ways. She's super into health and fitness, worked really hard for her career, kind, smart, and yeah, great in bed. But there's one thing I can't get over. She lives in a basement suite. Nicely decorated and very clean. But if you ever been in a basement, you know it comes with bugs, ants, beetles, spiders. I know the spiders in almost every corner. And when I asked her, she told me she doesn't kill them because they eat the other bugs. I thought it was a little weird, but not a deal breaker. But here's where it gets wild. Last week, I was using her computer and saw a file called Babies. My curiosity got the best of me, and I opened it, and it turned out she named all the spiders, keeps a record of them in a spreadsheet, and
Right.
tracks their diet,
Mm,
aka bugs she kills and feeds them, and
mhm.
logs details like their size, color, and web dimensions. It's like a creepy spider daycare. What the fuck is this? I
Yeah.
closed the spreadsheet immediately because I felt bad for snooping, but now I don't know what to do. I love her, but I'm worried this might be a sign of something deeper, like a mental illness. Should I say something to her about it, or is it fair to ask her to stop? Or am I just overreacting and being a jerk for even thinking about it as a deal breaker? Appreciate any advice y'all could give me. We live in Australia, P.S., so spiders are kind of a big deal here.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, see, I'm glad that he got to that part because I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's a different
I
culture. So
I
spiders
I
are a big
I
deal.
think you're crazy for not figuring out what to do. You know what I'm saying, bro? Only thing you gotta do is go in there while she's there. Her be like, oh, I got something for you. Start spraying the spiders and see how she react.
I was
If
gonna
she
say
start going,
vacuum. I was gonna say vacuum them.
if she start going crazy and kick you out, you ain't have to get rid of her. She got rid of you. You know what I'm saying, for some spiders. So that's your thing. Because the way she is, that's her kids and stuff like that. And you know they probably gonna end up killing her at the end of the day anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because she feeding them and getting them bigger just to kill her. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and start killing them off, start spraying them. If she start going crazy, like, no, Johnny, Bert, Simpson, and whatever, all the other names, if she kick you out, you won.
I will say I believe that there's something going on worse than this because say, for instance, she moved out of that basement apartment. I promise you it would be something else.
Oh, she's like a hoarder. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the garage, is the room. It ain't the room, is the bathroom. It's crazy.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
something, right? No matter what. So
Rats next.
I'm trying to tell you, like, if she's going to be accumulating things, I would definitely talk to her and ask her what is her fucking problem. She has some sort of OCD or something.
Yeah, she not gonna tell him no. She gonna keep making excuses. Every God made everything. And what she gonna do? When somebody say God, you gotta shut the fuck up.
But is that
You know
a
what I'm saying?
deal breaker? Because here's the thing he says she's perfect in every other aspect.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta make somebody perfect. Get rid of you. You don't get rid of somebody perfect. That's why you gotta do something to make her get rid of you. You have
Because
to
I'm
kill the
thinking right
spiders.
now, how if I would throw away a person, like what's something weird that a guy, because that has to be, that can't be the same equivalent. It got to be something different. But like spider collection and bugs you feed them.
All right, so say if you always went to a guy house and y'all start getting serious, and he start coming around, he starts sneezing because of monster, and he like, girl, you gotta get rid of your dog. Thank you.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Like that, I would never speak to that
But
nigga
everything's
again. Now you
going good
saying
though. He's perfect in all ways.
that's not perfect because monster is that's like telling somebody get rid of their child.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. That's her kids. That's what we
That's
saying.
totally different. These are
What you
spiders in the
mean?
fucking basement.
No, that's her kids
No,
though.
this is my dog that I raised and took care of for nine
You don't know
years.
how long that she's taking care of them spiders. They got their whole. They probably got the babies and all of them got older. She got a
So put
diet
them
for
shits
them.
in a cage. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? With free spiders running around.
If you got a cage, you got a couple in the cage, and you like seeing spiders and stuff like. I still wouldn't be freaked out too much. You know
If
what
it
I'm
was in
saying?
a cage, I wouldn't be freaked out. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be like,
Yeah.
this is a weird motherfucker. Like, they got a weird
And you got to sleep
fixation
over
on.
there, and you might think one crawling on you. Anything might touch you.
I don't
It
know.
might be anything,
My
and you
cousin
go
used to
crazy.
have snakes and spiders, so like I know obviously it could get out, but that's only if you're careless. But like I
Yes.
feel like if somebody is with somebody else, they're not gonna do that. Or maybe you'll get comfortable, but it's not gonna be a bunch of tiny spiders everywhere that you're feeding them bugs and keeping a
You
fucking
can't control them.
spreadsheet.
It's not a dog. You can't be like, come here. You know what I'm saying? You
Like the
can't do that.
bitches is making a spreadsheet. I don't think you heard it. Like
That's
I
what I
don't
was
even
saying.
do that for responsibilities.
But that's what I was saying. That's her kids too. She gonna get rid of this nigga. If he starts killing spiders, she gonna get rid of him. And now that's not your responsibility, bro. Now you got out scot free. You're not hurting nobody's feelings. You're not judging her. You just thought this was the right thing to do. If you talk to her and then she'll tell you how much she love it, and then you like, damn, something like I might have to stay around for. Get the fuck out of there for one of them spiders bite you. A spider bite will fuck you up.
I feel like it's so much easier to find a woman than for a woman to find a man these days. You'll find somebody else. Let her go. Like, I'm
Let her
not
go.
fucking playing with no fucking spiders. Like, this bitch
Nah.
is crazy. And like beyond that, it's like the spreadsheet for me. I'm sorry. I'm not getting over it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Fucking spreadsheet. Who does that?
That's her kids.
Like, name
That's
them. But then when
Yeah.
she asks, she's like, "Oh, it's just a little spiders. I keep them." At least be like, "These are my pets."
But what if you get her pregnant, right? And then she have so much time to think about the baby she just needs something. Maybe she needs something. So maybe you're right. You need to talk to her. And she's like, I don't never have nothing. I'm allergic to dogs. And so if he'd be like, if we have some kids, oh, that'd be perfect. I won't need
But
nothing.
then she's a liar, then Wax. Like, you should say that for when he was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on in the corner?" She was supposed to be like, "Oh, these is, I look at these like my pets. Like, they help
I'm
me
doing
out."
an experiment. She might be doing an experiment.
She said to him, she just leaves them because they eat the bugs. She ain't say, "I named them. This is Lucy, meet her." Like,
Yeah,
and what I'm saying is like the spider, but then he said it's Australia. So I'm assuming it would have to be big spider. Googling an Australian spider.
Yeah, I want to see an Australian spider real quick.
Now I don't want to go.
I got you. They could be talking about tarantulas this whole time.
No, but they said it's just in the crib.
Yeah,
they just said Australian spiders huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all.
Why do spiders get so big in Australia? Thanks to the warm climate and abundance of food. Oh, so they're just mad big ass spiders in Australia. Ugh, I just started itching.
That's what I'm saying. Like if a girl talk about she got pet bites, I don't give a fuck how good everything is. It's definitely perfect. I'm not going.
Bro, these shits are the size of hands.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody got time for that shit. But why you even there? Once you see that shit, bro, you bugging. Come on, family. No way. Ain't no way. And I kill him, but I ain't got time to fuck around with those spiders.
Yo, this shit is, these shits are big.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Spiders lay eggs inside of you. So they'll bite you and lay eggs in you, and then you start having spiders come out your body, bro.
Well, actually, the only person that lets a spider fucking do that to you, bro.
Look at this shit.
Why would I let a spider do that to me?
Look at the man and look at the spider.
Yeah, that's OD. That's why she's doing a spreadsheet. She got to keep track of those son of a bitches. Make sure they still there.
Yeah. Or she probably got bit and she trying to make you see which one it is. And
the size of his hand.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you dealing with.
This is what she has in her car. You see that?
Get the fuck out of here.
You got to get rid of this bitch.
Yeah, she up to something.
Australia.
If they not biting her, she's up to something.
Shit, they big enough to fuck her. Damn.
That spray ain't gonna work. That's why I don't think the vacuum either. That shit gonna clog it up.
You gotta do a fire.
I never seen nothing. Who can deal with this? I would have moved out of Australia and the basement.
That's why she's so perfect at everything else, because she know if this nigga find this out, everything got to be perfect for me to. I'm scared of perfect people. When people so nice and all that type of shit, it's like, yeah, what the fuck? You ain't hit me. You ain't called me a broke ass nigga. You ain't say none of that shit. You up to something.
The next nigga I meet, I'm gonna call him that as soon as I walk in.
Then he gonna love you. Then he gonna be like, all right, we got something going on. But if you so nice to this motherfucker, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Niggas only like when you treat them fucked up. Like when I be nice to niggas, oh no.
Nobody got time for that shit. It's like, how can I get over on her because she's so nice? He's like, I don't go through nobody's phone. You can just have your free day. Oh, you was out late with no problem. Yeah, okay. He only keep you around because you don't give him no problems, not because he love you. It's a difference. The motherfucker keep up with your mouth and stay with your ass, that motherfucker love you.
So what is he doing?
Yeah, motherfucker just, you so nice to motherfucker, you don't give him no challenge or nothing, he don't really love you. Because everybody, regardless of what stage,
what do you think though? Should he leave her or what?
Yeah, he should have been gone.
Just
I mean, unless that food is real good, like how good is the food though? Because that trumps sex and that trumps everything. Yeah, if you can find a good cook, I mean, you'll find like other things. You know what I'm saying? But if that food is so good and she like massage you to sleep and plays Zen music, and when you're in the shower, she turn lights off and have the stars in the sky and stuff like that. It's like, damn, how I get rid of this motherfucker?
I don't know. I can't fuck with somebody who I'm not comfortable at their home.
Move her out of there. Sure, you have them things in the wall so no rodents to come
Yeah,
around.
but like, what if that's what I'm saying. It might just be a sickness she has going on with her. But it's like, I can't, like, when I know that like a nigga's not for me, like if I'm like laying on a nigga or some shit and I can't get comfortable, I'm like, no. Because then imagine if we're sleeping. Like if I can't get comfortable with him and I'm just sitting up or we're out, then it's like, oh no, if I'm laying down with this motherfucker, I'm not gonna be able to sleep, and I need my sleep. So that's that on that.
You know what mine is? Mine is if I could take her fart. If I could take a
I
girl
don't
fart, not get it, but if you could take a girl fart,
no.
then and you don't leave her, then you can be with her. It's just something about girls. You have to fart around your guy early. They say girls don't fart. You gotta do it early because if that shit really rocking and he can't take it, he gonna look at you different, just like this. If your shit is
Twerk your girl fart? No,
Now the saying, and you gotta find the time, like for a whole week. You gotta find her schedule when she taking the shit, and you gotta go in the bathroom right after she take a shit, because eventually when she gonna start, not giving a fuck, and then you gotta smell that shit. You be like, man, I can't take it.
Never.
And she turn you off to smell that shit, yo.
I lived with somebody for years, and the nigga said he never saw me. He's like, when did you ever go to the bathroom? And I'm like, we don't.
Your shit must smell crazy.
It don't. I don't go to the bathroom. Work. Your girl, she farts and stuff in front of you?
Only in her sleep, but she can't help it. I'm like, oh.
I don't feel like that counts.
It does count. Yes, but I'm saying if you can take it and don't
farting in your sleep do not count. That's wild.
She be holding it all day. It's crazy.
She got comfortable.
If she's holding it in all day, that means she really loves you. I promise you.
Yeah, but if you can take that smell and you be like, I can take it. Some people you can't take the smell. It like piss you off. You got to smell that fart.
It ain't the same. Farts don't always smell the same. Even from my dog, it don't always smell the same.
I know, but it's like, yo, some people got the same diet and they be wilding. You know what I'm saying? And they got fucked up stomachs and they smell crazy. Like they don't even want you going there after them. They be like, no, don't go in there after me.
Oh, like pops. Don't go in there for 35.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If your girl like that and her whole inside is rotten and fucked up, you got to be able to take that. You know what I'm saying? If you could take that, you like, I can fuck with this motherfucker. But if she go ahead and fart at one time and it smell bad, it's like, if you don't like somebody, imagine them farting around you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fucking problem. You want to fight. And that's what I want to do. Nope.
Okay, you are now. I say, do what your little heart desires, but that's our advice. Twerk, what do you think he should do?
Yeah, at least gotta confront her and ask her why she's doing it to see if it makes sense at all.
Oh, just ghost like the rest of these losers.
Go. Run.
I definitely think, but she's gonna be so embarrassed now.
What if you want her like a nice little terrarium?
If you don't know what happened to her, if she don't know what happened, why he just left, ain't gonna be no embarrassment.
You said buy her a what?
A terrarium, so she could actually, so it could be nice and done the right way. If he's gonna support her.
But then how is it gonna kill the bugs? I thought the whole purpose is she said that spiders kill bugs. So if you got it in something,
we figured that was a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. Because he seen the spreadsheet, so that confirmed that was a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So basically, okay, I get what you're saying. I didn't think about that. So basically, you're saying she has pet spiders that live on the outside of a cage, and she doesn't know how to explain that to him. So she just lies. So she just risks the fact of him stepping on one and be like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" and just tell him.
Yes.
She probably into that shit. That shit probably crawls up her for JJ.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
eggs.
That's one. It's either ghost or what Twerk said. Go ahead and like put all of them inside this long ass fucking glass, and put streets on them. You know what I'm saying? Had his Jersey, had his Camden. You know what I'm saying? Had his, you know what I mean? L.A. All we over here, like this is L.A. spiders, and this the, you
Don't
know what I'm
nobody want to
saying?
live in that mess. Like, you got to see what you're comfortable with. I wouldn't be comfortable with that. That's my opinion. This is a mess. Like, it's just, and just only a mess because once I seen the spiders. Because at first I'm like, vacuum them shits up, call it a day. And now I'm like, hell
Going
nah.
back to them shit.
Them
Break the
shits is,
vacuum.
yo. If I seen one of them shits, yeah, I would run out of this house and I probably would never
Now,
return.
it's like a mouse. I'm gone. You never see me again.
I never return. Okay, let's get into another one. Y'all
We
know
got
what to do. Twerk, what do they do to reach out to the Bully and the Beast?
You can email us at thebullyandthebeastpodcast@gmail.com, and you could send us a DM at Bully and the Beast Podcast on Instagram. All right, looking forward to
I'm still singing the Soldier Boy, I've been that hoe, Superman, that hoe, watch me, you.
Oh, that
All
was
right,
ludicrous.
definitely not. Hey, L'Oreal and Wax.
Yo.
I need y'all advice because I'm in a sticky situation, like literally. My girl and I are both 29. We've been together for 2 years, living together for 6 months,
Okay.
and things are great. Communication, solid. Sex life, usually on point. But
Okay.
recently, we've hit a hairy situation. So here's the deal. She only gets hers from oral, and I'm all about pleasing her. But the last couple times we got busy, I noticed she's not trimming down there like she used to. And it's not just the hair that's getting trapped in there. Without getting too graphic, I'm talking sweet wetness. And yeah, a little leftover pee.
Sweat, L'Oreal.
Come on,
Ah,
fam.
sweat. Oh, sweat. It says
That's a fact. I'm
sweatness.
about to say, that me reading?
I'm talking sweat, wetness, and yeah, a little leftover pee. Sorry, guys. The first time it happened, I thought, okay, maybe it's just because we hadn't hooked up in a while since I had some medical stuff going on. But now it seems like she's made this her new vibe. So here's where it gets tricky. She's been struggling with her body image lately, and I don't want to make it worse by bringing this up, but at the same time, I don't know how much longer I could keep pretending it's not a problem. How do I tell her without making her feel bad? Or am I just being a baby and need to suck it up? Literally. Appreciate y'all's help on this one.
What he's saying, she smell?
I'm like, it's hairy.
Yeah, she stopped shaving her for Jay.
Yeah, and it smell like pee.
It
Well,
sounded like
because it's getting trapped in the hair, it seems.
Yeah, peace. Yeah. Yikes. Um, you gotta fire her like one of the top shavers for your poom. You know what I'm saying? And have her try it. You gotta make sure it's nice and fancy without even telling her. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
gotta just give her something fancy to try. Because girls always like new gadgets and stuff like that. And that just happened to be one. Like, just in case you ever thought about doing it. This would be something nice I've thought to buy for you. Because you
I
never
would
want to
just
start
straight be
shaming
like,
girls.
you didn't get a wax?
Nah,
And be like, do you need me to take you to get a wax?
see,
Like,
people know their
be,
person.
and here's the thing, you said a shave. I don't know. Some people shave, some people nair. I wax. Some people laser. I get a wax. And let me tell you something. Before and when you're dealing with a guy, like I make sure I wax. If I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be wearing a baby, I really like to got to upkeep it. And I think that's a simple conversation. Hey, I like it waxed. I like it bald. I like it shaved.
Okay.
The
Okay.
end. Like, and when you beat around the bush, literally, that's what you're gonna get.
Yes, like
Okay, a
nasty
bush.
food. You're right. I hear
It's
you.
simple
Like
as that.
nasty
This one
food.
is not hard. This one is not hard to figure out. You need to open your mouth and not for the hair. You need
I'm
to
not
the
here for the
same
hair.
not for a hairball. You need to just come straight out and say to her, "I like it when it's bald."
Yeah, that's when we have the best sex is when it's bald.
No, you ain't even got to say all that. I like it bald. Can we take care of that tomorrow?
Sheesh.
I'll take you. I'll
But
pay
everybody
for
know
it.
their person. It's probably a reason why he not coming at her like that. You see what I'm saying? He know his person.
Ask in
So
the way and say in the way that makes it comfortable for y'all. It ain't got to be as blunt as me, but let her know that it's what you like and that's what you want her to do.
yes, because
That's
she's
it.
supposed to be that time is for you. You know what I'm saying? Girls do that for you, for us. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we try to be on our shit for the woman, not for
I don't
really
like a
us.
hairy guy. I don't like a bald guy, but I don't. And you know what? At one point in time, I might have, but like I definitely a hairy, untamed, wild out. What the fuck are you doing? You got the
Dreads.
no. You got to trim it up a little. It's funny because there's only one person that I could think of in my life that was like a little untamed, and I didn't. I do it also think it belongs. I mean, it matters who the person is.
Yeah,
And I don't know why I didn't mind it, but with him I didn't mind it. But if it was anyone else, it was like, mm. You got the
yeah.
trim, slim
They turn the
down.
lights out. They turn the lights out. Anybody ever just try to come in right in the room and turn the lights out? That's hilarious. Or guys have sex with their shirts on. It's hilarious.
No, I don't. And to be honest with you, I don't even. I feel like we talked about this before. I don't even like socks in the bed.
Yeah.
Socks in the bed is wild. But I feel like wax your feet are probably hard on the bottom, so they probably want you to have socks on.
Cool.
Your feet are probably hard at the bottom. So
How do they be hard to
women
bottom?
probably have always preferred you to keep
No,
them
why would my
soft,
feet be
is
hard
what
to
I
bottom?
said.
I got no circulation. Like,
No,
what you
it looked
talking
like
about?
you will probably have, you know what I'm talking about? The white part at the bottom of your feet.
You'll be very surprised if I have my feet out. You know, since men don't have toes. I believe people be very surprised. You will look at me and think that it's like
You know
no.
the ash that's on the back of
That
the heel?
I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I think I got somebody upstairs, right?
That
Wait,
You
don't
know
mean
what I mean?
nothing. Men are just some men.
Nah. Well, if she allowed that, then she nasty.
I don't think it's a dirty thing. I think it's a crusty
You gotta
feet
make
thing.
sure not because that's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? If I see she got a cough, I'm gonna stop by the store and go get her some halls. If you see my feet, that's where all your nerves is at. It's like
Your feet gotta look like your face. I feel like
it gotta be better because that's where all your nerves is at. Like I could step on your foot and make you have a headache. You see
I
what I'm
want you to
saying?
take a picture of the bottom of your foot right now and show it to me.
I'm probably not gonna do that, but I'm just telling you, it's not as wild as you think.
Cause I know you got an ashy bottom of your foot.
Nah, because you just can't rock like that. It's just like
So
it's
you sleep in the bed with no socks.
some nights it all depends. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. You know,
you don't
some
hear me?
nights you might have to put a potato inside your sock. You know what I'm saying? If you're coming down with a cold, you put a potato inside your sock and it start draining everything out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you gotta. It's reasons for the seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Twerk.
Yeah, I couldn't see Wax for a second, so
Oh, I seen him the whole time.
well,
Yeah.
I see him
I
now.
think I was right here. What you trying to say? I'm black.
Now my computer, I think my computer froze, but I heard y'all.
Oh.
Black like the
I,
bottom of your fucking feet.
Jesus.
yeah, twerk. You ever heard of putting a potato in the back under in your sock?
He's white.
When you
No,
sleep?
I thought it was supposed to be an onion.
No,
me
it's a
too.
potato. It's a slice.
No,
It's a
I heard
slice of
them say
potato.
onion.
Oh.
It's a
What
slice of potato.
potato?
Yeah. And I told y'all before, if y'all start going to the bathroom and put a cold bucket while you're taking a shit, your whole life will change. I
I don't
guarantee
believe
you.
anything you say.
All right. Just do it. Just try it. Just get a bucket with ice and cold water and take a shit, which you put your feet in the cold water, and it would change your life.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of the motherfucking bathroom with cold feet. All right. Let's get into a little black excellence before we get up out of here. Did we give them? Yeah, we gave them advice, right? Shave. So wait, nobody likes a hairy vagina anymore.
Nah, it'd be dirty.
That's not funny. Dirty is wild.
Nah, you see somebody out there all wild, underarms, hairy. You know what I'm saying? And that means you just don't take care of yourself. You can't do that.
I feel like Janelle Monáe wasn't shaving her armpits for a time there.
Yeah, but for a movie role, you know what I'm saying? Denzel was doing the same thing. 50 got mad skinny. You know what I mean? People do certain things for things. I don't think that's hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Women got to be more tame than men.
I'm
You know what I mean?
tired.
Girls, you know what I mean? Girls sit there and have chin hairs and they get rid of them shit.
Oh yeah, you got to get rid of your hairs and your
You gotta get
chin
this rid
too.
of it. So you got your chin hair, your underarms, and your poom.
But some
Don't
people
miss them.
just like the naturalness of.
Yeah, I get it, but you're gonna have that natural smell too. Who got time for that natural pee smell?
Yeah, that was
Saying that
wild.
pee smell start ranking, bro. You know, it's like somebody wetting your carpet and don't tell you.
Right. Well, let's get into some Black excellence. Big shout out to Snoop. Snoop is everywhere all the time. Like we
It's
just talked
always a
about him
guy.
being on Cenat,
Unc.
and he like holds the Guinness World Book of Records for like rolling a backwood or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
He did it in
I thought
like
he stopped
12.
smoking. I know he put in there and said, I'm about to stop smoking.
It was a joke. It was for a
Oh
smokeless.
man, y'all motherfuckers
It
always
was like a smokeless fire pit, but who the fuck would believe that Snoop would stop smoke? I didn't believe that. And here come Meek Mill. He was the only one
Yeah,
that
that's
believed
what I'm
it.
saying. Did somebody say
He's like,
something?
I'm gonna move to Dubai and stop smoking too. And we like, Snoop had a blunt in his hand when he was tweeting that he was stopping and rolling one as he spoke. So anyway, he was on Jennifer Hudson's show, and he revealed that he gifted his daughter with $1 million for her wedding.
Who?
His daughter.
No, who's doing it? Who
Snoop,
died? Oh, blessings.
are you
I'm sorry.
fucking crazy?
Yeah, you're right.
That's a bad word. Um, so
You're right.
yeah, he gifted her $1 million and she spent it on her wedding. He said he told her that he would have spent 100,000 on the wedding and put the rest 900 in the pocket. Me too.
Me too.
Especially I would have put it for my
A
other
hundred thousand is a great wedding. Come
a
on,
hundred
fam.
thousand, no, probably 200,000 for my wedding, and then 800,000.
800 in the pocket. Holla at me.
One for my like 200,000 for my other wedding because I know that that's probably not the last one,
Come
and
on, fam.
I hope so. But the
Yeah,
way
but why
these
would you
weddings are
want to
set up
even think about
nowadays,
that? Once you get married, that is it. That's
I
your
hope
best
so.
shot. Yeah, everybody
That
don't make a bunch of 3 pointers. Everybody don't make, I mean, a bunch of half court shots. But if you getting married, that means you made a full court shot. When next time you think you're gonna make that full court shot again?
some of these bitches is on their like fourth marriage though. I
Ah,
feel
but
like
look
I'm
who they
late.
marrying though. Anybody could grab anybody. Man, you can get married tomorrow too. You know what I'm saying?
Kim
You let somebody make
Kardashian
a full
already been
shot.
married like 3 times. I'm like
I know.
literally running
But
behind.
you can find somebody to marry you tomorrow, L'Oreal, right?
Yeah, but I don't want them.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if anybody just grab anybody, you saying their fourth marriages, that's why it's not working because that's not who they really want at the end of the day. When you get
True.
married, you want to be able to stick and stay right there and be like, all right, this is my half court shot. Boom, I made that shot. What I get for that? But you're
Well,
not
I'll
gonna make
tell you
too
one
many of
thing we
those.
both can agree on, Wax. Neither one of us was going to spend $1 million on the wedding in whole. So that's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like that was a waste.
I don't think so. I don't think I even get close to that. There's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? You rather build futures and feed kids and stuff like that. I'll be more on that. I make sure somebody else get that bread before I spend on a wedding on one day.
But
Nah,
she's also Snoop's daughter, so it's like
nah, for sure, for
you
sure.
could invite Obama and stuff. I don't want Obama to think we broke. So like I probably
Nah,
am
nah,
going to spend.
respect if that's what they want to do. And I ain't saying I ain't counting his man pockets, but even if I got $1 billion, I don't think of me doing $1 million. If I could help more people with that money, or rather put it in her pocket, like he said, $100,000, $250,000 wedding is dope.
Man, I
Shouldn't
would
sit there in
have
the
Pharrell
pocket.
officiating it, singing "I'm Happy" on the way down the aisle.
Man,
And
that's her uncle. They love to do that. You know
that's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
So he ain't
So
got to spend too much like that.
nah,
It's
not
it's
on that. I'm not saying on that. You got to make sure they're comfortable though when they come.
peace. Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like you got to spend
He might be
something.
flying people in and all that type of shit in the jets and shit like that. I get
But
it.
that's
They
it.
get
But that's
pricey.
it. But that gets very pricey.
They get pricey.
That gets real pricey. But shout out to them and congratulations to her and
Yes,
her groom.
congratulations. Yes, a big day for a woman. Very important.
And that's an old school tactic too, where the father of the bride pays for the wedding.
Dope. I think that's very important too.
And then we want to give a big shout out to Michelle Williams, who is the star of Death Becomes Her. She performed on Thanksgiving Day Parade in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And she did her thing, which was really dope to see because, you know, she's always overshadowed by Kelly and Beyonce, child.
Yeah.
She didn't trip, no. She did her thing, and I heard she's doing really well on Broadway. So,
That's
if
great.
that's something you guys want to check out, you should definitely go and do so. I did hear that they popped Bluey though.
They
Oh
killed
man.
Bully?
Yeah, Bluey popped. They were trying to blow him up, and
Oh,
he
oh,
went
oh, oh. I
kaboom.
thought somebody killed like the real Bluey or something like that. I'm like, damn,
No,
kids gonna
he
be mad.
exploded. I remember one year that happened. I was so excited to see like Snoopy. This is how long ago it was. Cause Snoopy used to always be in the Macy's Day Parade no matter what. And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one year he wasn't coming because like he broke. I was so sad, like they not having no more Snoopy. I was
Damn,
I was
Snoopy.
devastated.
I remember
But
they used to have Popeye, and they had what's Popeye girlfriend name?
olive oil.
Olive oil.
Remember that? They did used to have her.
Yeah, yeah, olive
But okay,
oil.
and last but not least, we talked about him earlier, but Mr. Kendrick Lamar, he debuted
Yes.
at #1 with his album this week on the Billboard
That's
charts.
dope. Congratulations.
Okay, so big shout out to him. He sold over 300,000 units, so that's
I'm sure.
very rare nowadays. It's a great album, so make sure y'all go and check that out. And we're gonna get into a little
Yeah.
game before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had something, you know, I'm just gonna do it. All right, so we're doing this new segment where Wax has to interpret a Bible scripture. So,
We're still
yeah,
playing around with this idea.
so
If y'all have some ideas, you could definitely submit them to us.
we're experimenting, so don't.
I want to do, yeah, because I think I have an idea for a game. But let's do this today.
Yeah. Talk to me, man. Let's see what we got.
All right. So today's scripture is, can you see this, Wax?
Deuteronomy 23:1.
All right, and the scripture that you have to interpret and tell us what it means in your own words.
Let's hear it.
No one whose testicles are crushed or whose male organ is cut off shall enter the assembly of the Lord. I read it and I thought it meant something else, and then I researched what it actually meant, and I'm like, oh damn. So, but I want to hear what it means in your own words.
No one whose testicles are crushed or whose male organs is cut off shall enter. If I would read that, I would definitely say the testicles are crushed is like you're not using them, and the male organs cut off is like you thinking that you're a woman now. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit.
the guy's saying that you're not gonna do it. You're trying to do all this wild shit. You can't do it.
Yeah. So, guys, like I said, if you guys have
It's kind of a setup.
Yeah, yeah, oh my God.
if you guys have any ideas for a new segment we could do with
This is a
Wax,
crazy
Anything but this.
Yeah. You're going crazy. Why would you pick this one? It's so
I
many
literally
things
thought-
I could break down. You went crazy out here.
I literally thought, like, I'm so like naive and green that I thought it was talking about like a vasectomy. Like,
What are you talking about a vasectomy? This right here is what's going on right now. So if you want us to think it's like, what are you doing? This is whole setup right here, brother.
it's a setup. I was.
What the fuck are you doing?
We're going to get out of here, okay? Bully and the Beach podcast.
This guy's crazy.
I have no idea what just happened. I'm not on the show right now.
This guy's out of control.
I actually left about 15 minutes ago. You can follow me at Starring L'Oreal, STARRING LOREL, Morning Hustle Show, 6 to 10 a.m. every morning. Wax.
Yo, Wax King, WAXKYNG. You already know. A place to go _SC. You know what I mean? Go up there. I got a couple more videos, had a couple events and stuff. Studio getting booked and stuff like that. You know, come book it up. Come have your wedding reception. You know, bachelor parties back there. Come holler at me. Got a couple things going on. You know, I got goats for sale. I got blessed sperm for sale. Y'all want to bore a bore? I ship the sperm out to you. And, you know, holler at me. You know, I still don't know nothing. Who knows anything?
What am I going to do?
Real
What am I going to do with these guys?
Wax.
Twerk.
Wax,
Let them know.
How are you gonna get the sperm from Bless?
Let them know where to find you and follow you.
You guys,
Holla.
you could get me on, follow me on Instagram, Angelo Scarfone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Polymath Network on YouTube. Got a whole bunch of vlogs and gems you can learn, about podcast production and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Being creative. Got 10,000 subscribers. Woo!
Already?
I know that's right.
I've been posting literally 3 times a day, shorts and long form
Yeah.
content. I've been going crazy.
I was trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you need to talk to him about it. We're going to get out of here. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Early.
Right?
What you doing?
Bye.
Bye, later.